How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Valheim. For today, we're finally upgrading our gear. So over the past couple of videos, we've been in the Ashlands, doing some exploring, quite a bit of dying, and gathering new parts. Now we've got a ton of new unlocks for our weapons, we got armor, we got foods, we got some crops, and new build parts. I want to take a look at as much as we can today, and kind of see what we have that we actually want to use. The main thing I'm curious about is the new magic. Been kind of on this magic thing for a while now, and it's super interesting. The new gear that we have is, well, I mean, one main thing, it's going to be either blue or gray, which looks fantastic compared to the red. Not a fan of red, but it has better regen on the magic. So it'll be kind of nice. I think it's about 30 or 40% more just having the new armor than this, and it's got a higher armor rating. So we'll see about making that first. I want to start off, though, with doing some of the crops because they take a while to grow. Now, what we have is this stuff right here. It's some of the berry clusters. And it grows over in the Ashlands. Now, I found one set of ruins that's got a ton of these things. If these regrow over there, let me know. Because if so, I'll keep going back there to farm it, and I won't find any creatures around, so I don't destroy the buildings. We got 54 on the seeds, so we'll try to plant them today. Now, with the planting, you guys said we can put them over here, and it doesn't have to be in the Ashlands. And it has to grow up something. So instead of putting it by the base and letting it grow up the base, what I want to do is whenever we build the fence over here, I did stone all around the bottom. So what we can do is build some of the parts like up there. There's a new flavor, not just a dark wood. We have the dark wood, and then we've got the ash wood. We've also got a wall here too. But anyways, what I want to do is build them down here on the side. Does it clip in? Absolutely. Build some there, and then let the vines grow up on those. Might be kind of neat. Maybe just do it over here where our garden is, and let it grow up there. Not sure how many other clusters we need to plant, but let's go ahead and work on this real quick. We need some of the wood. Now, the wood and stuff, it's kind of cool because you can actually put it in stacks. And went ahead and did that off camera. We've got stacks of normal bones. We got the ash wood and then the new stone over here too. So it kind of freed up some of our storage space. Kind of nice, man. Ton of normal bones over there. Junior, I see you, buddy. Let's go ahead and use this. I don't want to damage our wall. Oh, we don't have any magic. Okay, let's just leave it. We don't have any magic foods going at the moment. Let's go ahead and break this. Grab some of these. I think we'll just do the ashwood dividers because we're using ashwood foods over here, or the crops. Kind of goes hand in hand, you know? And let's just start you right here. So do some testing and see how this kind of works out. I'm not too sure. That's 4. Now, do we need to have cultivated soil for them to grow? What is ivy? Oh, that's from the bog witch, right? Okay, so it does have to be cultivated. Need something to cling to. That's what we have those for. So let's do this. Okay. Kind of works there. Does it have to be planted right up on it? Give it a second and see what happens. Like I said, it might be fine. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely not. I was going to say absolutely it's growing, but it's not. So it needs more room. So... Not that. It had to be planted out away from it? Kind of doesn't make sense, right? If it needs to grow on the vine, maybe it'll attach to it once it starts growing. The other thing is, too, how close can we plant them? Do we have to space them out? Or are they like normal crops, too? Let's test that as well. Let's do one more of these. Right here. Actually, let's do them over here. That one seems to be fine. It's not turning brown. Can we do out from the wall and right next to each other? We'll see if they turn brown or if they stay healthy. So that one should be good. Maybe these as well? Okay, that kind of works. Let them do their thing. We'll check back in a couple in-game days. We'll still be building, I'm sure. There's a lot of stuff to look at today. We'll see if that kind of works out. If it works like this, probably span from down there all the way to the gate, probably. And do it all lines. And we've got plenty of stuff for the foods. Let's actually just start off with the foods, and we'll do the armor and stuff after. And there's one main thing for the building parts that I want to look at. And it's this. It's a battering ram. I'm guessing we need that for getting inside of the fortress because it had a big gate out front with spikes on it. I'm guessing that's probably what this is for. I also want to do some testing with the portals. So, I don't know. Can we link this and a normal portal together? Or do they have to both be stone? If they both got to be stone, it's going to suck because that's going to totally mess up our portal room that we haven't built and haven't designed. But they're so much bigger than the other ones. You know? Alright, so, anyways, while we're dealing with foods and stuff, got to do an upgrade. And it's going to be this. So we need some metal and some fine wood. Let's grab the fine wood. Not sure how much. Let's leave the other seeds here for the moment. And we'll go ahead and drop off our planting gear. Farming stuff, you know. What else? Metal. Plenty of metal. So here's the thing about the metal, dude. We started harvesting this a couple videos ago, or in the last video, and I'm not too sure. So the way it's supposed to work with the metal is it's out in the lava. It's a little spire that has all the metal on it, and when you start harvesting it, it's supposed to start sinking down into the lava. Kind of like how it does with the turtles and the chitin on the back. Once you start harvesting the chitin, the turtle kind of sinks. All that metal I got from one spire. It never sunk down into the lava. The shell of the spire is still there. So I don't know if that one is bugged. I don't know if the game's bugged. Did they change the design on it? Or what the deal is. But looking up online, even videos that I saw, it all kind of sunk down into the ground. And that one never did. So I'm not too sure, man. Kind of works out because we got a ton of metal off of it. So not really complaining, but it's kind of weird at the same time, you know? So if you know, let me know. So new upgrades. Does it go on the wall? On the ground? I mean, it could go right there. There we go. Oh, a lot of new stuff. Cauldron's level 6 as well. A shroom shake. Okay. That's kind of neat. We'll take a look at those in a second. Let's start off with the meads. There's 2 meads in here we really want to use. One is the lingering magic, and we got a lingering for the health as well. Now, I'm not sure how long it lingers for. It's plus 25%, but it doesn't say how long it goes for. You know, if it's 10 minutes, like some of the other stuff is, that would be fantastic, man. 25% regen for 10 minutes. Oh, dude, super, super nice. Then you can use these as a boost whenever you need it. So let's grab sap, the clusters, mage cap. And we also need, oh, do we have the smoke puffs? I didn't harvest those. Oh, we got some. We got some of this too. And then we've got this and some of the berries. Plenty of berries. Let's drop off the metal as well. I'm hoping that we got enough today for the metal and then the magic balls for doing at least one tier 1 set of all the gear, if we can. At least the gear that we'll use. I'm not going to make the stuff that I'll never use, but quite a few things I am curious about, you know. So one of these. And one of those. Are you guys ready? Absolutely. Put all this stuff back. I did do some farming over in the Ashlands too, of course. Had to get some of our foods together, and then a lot of the tissue and stuff. So it's not too hard over there anymore. Seems like we got all the new stuff. It's kind of nice, actually. I grab these. Get those going. They should be done in the same amount of time as the crops growing out there. So let's see what the new stuff is to build. Let's drop off these parts as well. Try to keep our inventory somewhat clean. So much space in here since I moved all the bones down to the bones place. Now the weird part is these bones cannot go into a stack like the other ones out there. It's super weird, dude. Not sure why, but it kind of bugs me. I'm just saying, dude. Make it all the same, man. Going through so much of our stuff too. Holy crap, dude. I need to do quite a bit more cooking whenever we figure out what the new foods are. So I think that's the last 2 meads that are new. For the most part. What we need is a major magic one to make life easier. Alright, so in here, we've got this. Not going to make this today because we're not using anything for health. We're mainly just using the magic. But that's 95 on health. We've got a lot of the tails too, not hard. Plus, if we're growing these, shouldn't be a big deal. And these things are all over the place. We got some greens. Oh, dude, 95 on the magic. 32 on health. So 4 parts in these. That's only 3. Now things are getting very expensive. Fiddleheads are all over the place too. Usually these 2 things I don't pick up because I wasn't sure if we needed them. But it's 30 minutes on the duration and then 4 hit points for the healing per tick. That is massive, dude. So our current foods, which I am running 3 of the magic right now, is 75, 80, and 85. So we're definitely going to dump these and not use them. Even though I just made a ton of them for off-camera use. And then what else do we have? There's another new one in here I know for sure. So definitely make some of the greens. Mashed meat, that's going to be 100 on health. Holy crap, dude. When we change back to sword and shield, which will probably happen, we'll definitely make this. Ooh, make this one just all together. That's going to be the tail, the vulture meat, and the fiddlehead. So we got a ton of the meats. I didn't know how much we need. I've been saving those, plus all the eggs, and we got overflow too. So we got plenty of those. We just need some of the fiddleheads. Now, I don't think you can grow those. I think they have to be picked in the Ashlands. If I'm wrong with that, please correct me. That's new. Oh, it's 95 on stamina. So that makes 3. Are these other ones just 1? It is. I mean, it costs 3, but it makes 3 at a time. It's very nice for your cooking, you know. 95 on stamina. Not bad at all. Berry broth. That's the other one. That's going to be 85 on the magic. 25 minutes, but 4 hit points per tick, which is very nice. Stamina, fiddlehead, and then the clusters. Again, these 2 things aren't bad because we got farms set up for them. This, though, I'm not sure about those. Oh, dude, that's 90 on the magic. So we got 90 and 95. Okay, each are 4 parts. It's going to be the smoke puffs, the berries, and the mage caps, and the sap. So the thing is, I want to make it to where we're not using all the same stuff. Just to make life easier, you know? So fiddlehead and smoke puff. And then fiddleheads again in clusters. Okay. 90 and 95. Or, wait. This one. Oh, wait, there's 2. So we got... Yeah, it's a lot of repeat on the stuff. That's super good, though, man. Only 25 minutes on those 2. The other one's 90, or 30, right? See, that one's 30. Man, make them all the same, dude. Makes life easier, you know? We'll try to make all these today and test it out to see what the max is on our magic. Marmalade's going to be for stamina. And that's it out of here. Oh, that is super good for the magic, man. Mainly because on these you got higher health. Stamina's only 16. 14 and 28. 30 and 15. What is these? 14, 13, and 12. The magic is so much more. Now you couple all that with the queen bonus. One of these, maybe the lingering as well. And then all the extra regen from the new armor set. It's going to be massive for like constantly slinging fireballs and not having to wait. I mean, and doing your bubble too, right? So that should work out. And speaking of the magic stuff, we hit 60. It took forever in between videos, but we hit 60 on our elemental. It's going very slow now. It's going super slow. Let's check this out here. I think it takes a couple in-game days for it to grow. We'll sleep. It'll kind of speed stuff up. Oh, it's growing. Okay, so it is growing up the thing. And this one's not. It needs more room. Okay, so it can't be next to each other. It needs to be spaced out. I would say 3 tiles wide for each one. Right? 1 plant, 2 tiles on each side. And then like this, skip one and then do it again. So we'll do that all along here. That's kind of neat, man. Let's take a nap before the creatures come for us. And then we'll see about doing some of the gears. I think that's all the food, right? Nothing else over here? That's the one that we were using, which is super nice, but mainly for the health and stamina. But it sucks coming back here all the time to have to eat it, you know? That's the mushrooms, the one that we're using now. That's going to be 105 in health. Holy crap, dude. That's it. Okay, so nothing over here. That's kind of nice. I don't like having to make it here and then cook it up in there. I mean, it takes a while. It's kind of cool, but super, super annoying. Let's take a nap. Maybe the berries will be ready in the morning. Not sure how tall they grow, but it's kind of neat, man. It'll change up the whole look of the inside of the base and add something into the wall instead of just the log planks, you know? Still raining. The way that it goes. It's fine, though. They are growing. It's almost at the top. Don't know if you can see it on the recording. But it's all the way up there. I'll just jump down. See, it's up at the top already. I wonder if it needs to go higher. Maybe? Possibly? We'll see. We'll see. Wonder how many berries we get from each one, too. You know? So, next order of business is to make some foods. Let's get those kind of sorted out real quick, and then we'll take a look at the gear. Gonna need some of these, some of those, some of these. We got some more of that out in the shed out there, but... Oh, we need the smoke puffs, too. And some of these. Over here. So we'll make one of these. Just one. We don't have a lot of stuff. Now, what are we missing for a milkshake? Oh, berries. For both of those. Okay. Grab some. We got plenty of those. We will do one of you. And then that's 85. We already got an 85, right? That's 85. 85, 14, 28. So it's the exact same. That's going to use sap, fiddlehead, and berries. Seeker meats, mage cap, and jelly. Let's run with this one for right now because it'll get rid of all this and all that. Everything else is made from the Ashlands, which is nice. Then I'll have to go back to the Mistlands to farm. It's gonna be 30 and 3. 25 and 4. 30, 25. So it doesn't matter on the time. Let's just stick with the Seeker right now until it's gone, and then we'll start making that. That kind of works. Again, it'll free up some of the storage space in there instead of me just throwing it into the trash out there, you know? So, let's eat these real quick. See what our max stats will be. Drop off you. And you. And you. And you. And both of you. Put the berries back where they go for right now, too, over here. We need to eat a berry, right? It's almost time for the food to be gone, but let's speed up the process a little bit. Super excited about all the new magic food, man. It's going to help out a ton. I'll tell you what, before we eat the food, let's make the magic gear. Then we can test out the stamina or the magic use all at once, using the Queen's buff and one of these, and maybe one of those too. So let's do that. We'll save them for right now. We only got one of each, so. So for over here, we've only got the new magic gear, right? One full set, and then a cloak. So we'll make that too. We're not going to use it, but we'll go ahead and make it, test it out, see what it looks like, things like that. It's got wind run for the bonus. It increases run speed and greatly reduces its stamina use when running with the wind, which is kind of cool. And then it's got dodge stamina use minus 15. I don't dodge, and the wind's not always going our direction. So I'm guessing that the motor buff would also help with that. Kind of weird. Kind of neat. We'll have to see how much it actually boosts your speed, you know? I think that's all that we need for building. Maybe some more of the metal. There we go. Let's do the cloak first. And then we got one of these. And one of those. One of these. I'm super excited about the look, man. It's either blue or dark gray. I think it's like blue. Kind of hard to see on the thing. But right now, our gear is 20 on the armor. And bases is 19. It's not bad. This has got one more tier you could upgrade, but I don't want to mess with that. Because that has a lot better on the regen, right? So we got 20, 40, 80, 90, so it's at 100 on that. Versus 50, 50, and 30. So 30% more on the magic regen. That is nuts, dude. Alright, drop all this off. We're not going to fully upgrade it until we make sure that we can actually build everything today, you know? Let's do it without the cape first. See how it looks? Oh, that looks fantastic, man. Oh, wait, the face and hands are different. Right? The face is totally dark. So you can see your face there. That's kind of neat. All you see is the eyes. The hands, though, with the gloves, I don't know how I feel about that. One thing in games I don't like about Magic is they always got thick gloves. See, I like how that is. With the arms and the hands showing. I mean, it's kind of neat, though. I like it, dude. I like it. Let's see about the cape, too. That thing is terrible looking, man. I don't like green, okay? That's the main thing. The shape, the texture. I hate those creatures. But let's look against the troll armor. Kind of the same color. It looks dirty, though. Our new one. Compared to that one. It's nice and clean looking. It's not bad, though. Look, man, it's blue, okay? I'll take it over red any day. See? That right there is why we always need the feather cape. So, before we put this other cape away, let's do some testing. So we actually need some stamina. Let's eat some stamina food. We'll see how much of a difference it makes running with that. It's going that way, so let's go ahead and just start right here. We'll run to the edge and see how much stamina that it uses. It's supposed to reduce its stamina use, so 215. Okay, so it uses about 14. Let's run back. Wait, did he actually get all the way regened? $214. Uses a lot more, actually. It doesn't seem like you're running that fast, right? Going this way versus the other way. I mean, a little bit. But the stamina use is definitely a lot less, man. Interesting. That's kind of neat. I wonder why the stamina helps you with this cape from that creature, you know? It's kind of weird. Kind of neat. Kind of ugly. But kind of weird. Put this one on and see how it looks all together. I like that, man. It matches. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, so cool. So that's kind of done. Let's do this. Pick these up for the moment. Let's build a small little chest. Just to make life easier for all the new things that we're getting. Because I'm kind of out of space right now for all of our stuff. And what we might do, maybe towards the end of the series, is I'm thinking, we've got a lot of the sets of armor I do want to set out and have on display, plus a lot of the trophies. We might build a small, like, trophy room. After we do the portal room, I know that thing needs to get built. But somewhere out here, maybe expand that way a little bit and put a small little trophy room or something. Maybe we can do it outside over here on the part by the boat out here. Like a little outside shrine. Something just to kind of show off our gear and then all of our trophies. Might be kind of cool, man. We'll see. We'll see. Grab some wood. And let's grab some tar. And let's just build one of these right here for the moment. Drop that off and that. And that's all the stuff out of that one workbench. That's all the magic stuff. So take a look at the other things too and kind of see what we have over there. I do want to do kind of like a hybrid build if I can kind of figure it out properly with magic and sword and shield. And kind of use all of it. It's kind of cool. I don't know how we're going to do it because of the foods, right? Need to have magic foods for magic. But there's a lot of stuff in here that I definitely want to use. So we're not building all this, okay? Only stuff that we'll potentially use. This, definitely want to look at because I'm hoping that it's not like the spine snap. This thing takes forever to draw back. I'm hoping this is kind of like a normal bow. We've got a new cape. It doesn't have the feather fall, but it's got a lot of stuff for stamina, right? You got resist against frost, and then you got attack and block stamina. -10 and -20. That is huge, dude. We got the new armors. It does have heat resist on it, too. 20%. And we got another set of armor, too, to take a look at. This one's kind of weird. Not sure what it's for. You got run, jump, and attack stamina usage, right? -10, 10, and 20. But pierce is +10. I'm guessing we'll take extra pierce damage wearing it. So, not sure what we would use it for. We got a new one of the crossbows. I love the crossbows. So I do want to look at this. It's going to have higher pierce damage. The knockback is the same. But it looks fantastic, man. It's part of the new armor. And then as far as weapons go, probably won't do the mace. Not going to do the saddle today because I don't want to really tame a creature. I don't know. Taming this game, I just never done it. Want to look at this shield. Different styles we can use too. That looks kind of cool. That's going to be a spear, I think. Oh, we got two different swords. We got a two-handed one. I never use the two-handed ones. We might look at it if we got the stuff to build it today. Build that one for sure. So instead of the Mistwalker, stamina's going to be the same at 16. And then we've got... See, this one's got a special ability, right? You got Slash and Frost. Once you tear it up so high, you get Spirit as well. I'm not sure if this one's going to be the same. It's only got Slash right now. So I'm not too sure what you get later on. We don't have enough stuff to fully upgrade it. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's grab some parts and start building. So we need a lot of the metal. I don't think we need this. Probably need some of that. And then, well, tell you what, let's just do this. Let's actually look and see what we need. Let's do the bows first. Need a tooth, some bone, some ash wood. Let's grab... We've got some ash wood up here, right? We do. We've got the tooth. We've got some bones here. Might get us started. Slow walk, man. The slow walk of shame. Oh, got the axes too. So it's two-handed. So is it two-handed for one axe, or is it two-handed for two axes? Because nothing in game so far is the dual. Let's make one. You want to do the tower shield? Block armor's 140. 150 block force. 114 and 50. That's a huge difference. Slows you down almost double, though. That's one-handed. That's one-handed as well. We never do the tower shields. Let's look at it. We'll do it. Do this one. Alright, then we've got... We'll do the swords next. We'll do the armor, and then the swords. So, drop these off. Save that one for a minute. Let's grab some arrows. Looted quite a bit from the caves. These right here, so it's not too bad. And then... Oh, we didn't make the crossbow. Ashwood. Oh, we need some more ashwood, I think. Let's grab some real quick. I've been trashing all the ashwood, but I probably should be keeping it. Especially whenever we go to do our base upgrade. Gonna need a ton of it, man. I think it was sinew, this, the bone, and the metal, right? Absolutely. Now, if this bow works like a normal one, I'll probably not use a crossbow anymore. Oh, it's like a normal one. Look at that, man. Dead-eye shot, just saying. Don't expect that to ever happen again. It's kind of cool, though. I'm glad it's like a normal bow. I hated how the spine snap was. Was super disappointed. That's kind of cool, man. All right, so what about this one? See how it looks? Looks fantastic, man. Did that load faster than a normal one? Let's grab the other one. That might actually have a faster reload. If so, that's a huge thing because the other one takes forever to load up sometimes. About 4 seconds. Nope, they're the same. Okay, same time for reload. It looks a lot better though. Hate that you can't look at this whenever unless you're running backwards. It won't allow you to spin the camera around. Looks pretty cool though, man. I like it. But this thing, it's pretty plain looking. It's like a normal bow. I wasn't aiming at the pig, just saying. You can actually jump while you're drawing. Huge thing. Almost hit him. Interesting. I like it. So probably won't use the crossbow anymore. I don't know. We'll have to see. Once I get upgraded fully, see what the difference in damage is. The thing about the crossbow is the knockback. That it's super, super nice. It does a ton of damage too. So that's 220 versus the 82. And the 72. That's still higher. A good little bit. These things. Oh, it's dual. It's 2. Pretty decent on the speed. Stamina use is kind of high. 16, so same as swinging a sword. What about the special attack? That's kind of cool, man. So the only other thing that's dual is going to be Hadean's Skull, right? It's kind of like a little sickle and a dagger. The thing is, there's never any dual daggers. And I think for the most part, daggers stop at black metal. It's going to be over here. Isn't there a black metal dagger? Or it's called a knife, I think. There's a sword. Yeah, black metal knife. So there's nothing in the Mistlands as far as knives go, which kind of sucks, but you got these here. I think axes kind of stop at... No, there's one in here, right? A one-handed one? I think this one. Yeah, one-handed. Interesting. That one's got poison, too. It's kind of cool, man. Looks neat on your back as well. Might play with those some. Our skills are super, super low for that. But it looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's check out the... Let's do the swords first, and then we'll do the armor. Well, let's do the armor first, because if we can, we'll build both of the swords. Check out the two-handed versus the one-handed. So, what we need for the armor... We charred bone, metal, and hide. Let's grab some parts. One part. What are we missing? What are we missing for the rest, man? Oh, Morganheart. What about for the helmet? Okay, just that. See what, we got all the parts. I was wondering what the hearts were for, and I don't know what this is for either. Haven't had to use it yet. Can that go in the fire? Absolutely not. It says it's ready to burn some more. Can it go into... Oh, you can. Use a resin in there. I don't want to use it. That's kind of cool. Leave it in here. Okay, well, that's what it is. Let's grab the metal. We'll grab the hide, and I think that was all the parts, right? Oh, some of this. The helmet looks fantastic, man. Can't wait to see it actually on us. And then all we need is is it the chest? It is. Let's build this as well. Can we build this? Oh, we can. 30 of these, and then sinew. The Slayer. Have to build it, man. Gotta check it out. Still have quite a bit of stuff left over as well, so I mean, that's not too bad. I was worried about not being able to build everything. So let's see about the... Oh, we got the cape too. The Ashen Cape. So much stuff, man. So much stuff. Probably won't use this one as well. Just because of not having the feather fall. Let's see how the full set looks, though. One more. There we go. What is... What is with the scarf? Is that part of the chest piece? Or the helmets? It looks cool besides that. Is it part of the helmet? It's not. Is it part of the chest piece? Oh, it's a cape. That's not a big deal. Put these back on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it looks a ton better, dude. Looks fantastic. It's super, super shiny. But it's got the heat resist, right? 20%. Nothing. And 20%. So, does that have to do with fire damage as well, I'm guessing? Probably, right? Doesn't the barley wine save fire on it, though? Oh, it does. So what is the heat for, then? Is it the same thing as fire? They just decided to word it differently? I'm guessing, right? The cape from the back looks fantastic. From the front, I mean, not so much. Maybe it's going to protect your mouth and stuff from breathing in the smoke and the fire, things like that. That kind of makes sense. Not very flowy, just saying. Kind of cool, though. Let's take this off, man. It looks ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't like it. That looks very nice, though. How does it look with the feather cape? A lot better. That is by far the best looking cape in the game. I'm just saying. I'm not a fan of the feathers flying off of it because you'd be losing a lot of your cape. But it looks super nice, man. I like it, dude. Okay, let's see about the weapons. That's a massive shield. It's a tower shield. So it should be. It's so shiny. Everything is so super shiny. It's the heat, dude. It's got the, I forget what you call it, where the metal's different colors. Looks pretty cool, though. Does that swing faster than the Mistwalker? Might be the same. I like it, man. I like it. All right, let's see about the two-handed. That thing is massive. Slow swings, but they're more powerful, right? You've got 170 versus 135. Stamina is 16 versus 20. So not much of a difference. What is the special ability? Okay, normal thrust. Same thing as well. I like the sound of it. It's kind of cool, man. Ah, dude, I like it. Probably won't ever use a two-handed. But how is it blocked now? 64. Block force 50. I mean, it's a massive difference. We'd have to judge it by the normal shield, right? $114 and 50. So about half on the block armor. Block force is 50, though, on both. Interesting. I mean, it's kind of neat. I'll definitely put it out on display. Because I think we can put the armor, or not the armor stands, but the item stands and put weapons on them. Right? Like this? We gotta build a trophy room or something. Maybe do stuff up here. Some of our weapons. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Let's take a nap. And then we'll check on the berries. And check on the meads as well. It's kind of cool, though. I like the armor. I wouldn't mind building all of it eventually, but we don't have all of the metal and things like that. I want to see if we can fully upgrade our magic gear, though. Let's check the magic gear first. Let the sun come out a little bit. You are still fermenting. What do we need for upgrades on these? Not too much stuff, really. Let's grab this and some metal. So I think we can only do up to one tier, right? Oh, we can do 2 tiers. Let's do it all up 1 tier. So that'll go from 19 to 21. Not very much, but every little bit helps. Durability is the main thing. And then up to 23. So from 19 to 23. So 2 for each one. Well, it's not too bad. Is that max tier? Oh, it can go up to tier 4. So I'm guessing once the Deep North comes out, we'll have another upgrade station for the magic. That's kind of cool. So for right now, that is fully upgraded. 25, 25, and 25. We can upgrade this. I mean, it's fine, man. Really. It never breaks, so we're kind of good on that. Drop off these. And then let's drop off some stuff in here. Put back on our normal gear. I like it. I'm not going to take these out until we get them fully upgraded to test because no points. But it looks fantastic, man. Very, very nice. All right, so let's check on our foods real quick. And then I want to do some testing on the magic, how the regen is. And then we'll work on the other building parts that we want to do. So still no berries. Let's grab some wood. I want to see if I build up one more level. If that'll kind of scale the whole thing. Or is it only just super low to the ground, you know? It'd be kind of cool if it actually scales all the way up as high as you have it. I don't know if that'll produce more berries. If so, we might not keep it here at base. Do we not have... Is that wood? Hello? It is. Still learning what is what, you know? A lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff. Now, we're not doing all the building parts today. We'll do a lot of it whenever we do our upgrades, which are coming here pretty soon. The main thing is this. I want to check out. And then the portal thing. Got to figure out about the portals, too. So, divider, I think, is what we had over here. Dude, the sun. Let's go one more high. Just to see how far it'll actually go up, you know? There we go, man. Alright, give it a few more in-game days. Let it do its thing. And I want to get the mead as soon as it's ready as well. Oh, it's done. Oh, fantastic. Alright, so there's those. Let's do our food test right now. So we got this. We got one full set of that. Got that as well. Got our health. Drop off the wood. Now all we're doing is seeing how long we can actually sling our fireballs and stuff before the magic runs out. So let's go out here. I don't want to damage our stuff around base. I hear you. I'd rather not. Junior, not the perfect time for you to come out. We need magic. Alright, so with all those... 270 on the magic. That is nuts, dude. 115 on health, and then 95 on stamina. That's not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Alright, so you're here. Let's get you out of the way. So for the lingering, 5 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. It's going to be the same for the health, so we won't actually use it. So 25% for 5 minutes, and then you mix in the queen. And then one of these. Oh, we can't consume it. You can't use that while you're using the lingering. I hate how the audio breaks. It's something with the Ashlands update from what I read. That's a lot of magic, dude. That's a lot of magic there for sure. And then the regen's a lot higher too, right? Because we have the full set of gear plus the 25% on the lingering magic mead. Let it get full. We'll sling some of the fireballs. Almost. Take your time. It's a long ways to go up, man. It's a huge, huge magic bar, dude. That's 9 of the fireballs. That is nuts, dude. Oh, man. Life is going to be a lot better. Now, for the stamina, it's still pretty decent at 95. I did a lot of stuff over in between videos, farming up our stuff for today. Just using the 3 magic foods. And it's not too bad. You go through a lot of the stamina, which isn't too bad. Now, there's a lingering stamina too, right? Or is it just the magic and health? But you go through a lot of the stamina potions, which isn't a big deal if you're not running around all the time. The problem is I like jumping to avoid the creatures that kind of lunge at you. And then when they're shooting arrows and stuff. But you've got the other potion too from the Ashlands, which kind of helps with that. That one? Double check. I don't think there's a stamina one. Health, magic. Well, there is a stamina. Well, I mean, we'll make some of those as well. Again, more of the sap. I need to put out some more of the sap taps. We got 3 over there now. I think I got some more of the parts too. We do 4 more. I'll set things up. I have to find some around base. Some of the tree parts and set them up. Maybe double up on the ones that we have out there now. That is fantastic, man. Can't wait for the next video. We're going to be going into the fortress, hopefully. And we'll definitely take those. We'll probably die, lose all our stuff, but it is what it is. So, only thing that sucks is the queen takes so long to reset. But it's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. Alright, so, last thing for the day is this. Oh, I want to build, well, I do want to build one thing. We gotta build this. I don't know if I got the charged skulls. I do. Fantastic. So we need some of those. We need a full stack of this. What else? Some metal and then some bones. Let's grab the bones out of here. I think it was 4 on the metal. We just barely got enough metal for today, too. Let's grab some bones. Grab a stack. Thing is, do we have a cutter around here? Too far away. Let's do that. I have no idea where the stone cutter is. That's the problem. Looks awesome, man. I like how the build parts are actually used in it, right? So you got the 3 skulls that we needed are there. There we go. Thinking about all my deaths in the Ashlands. It's been a lot of them. None off camera yet, though. Came pretty close a couple times. I played a lot safer off camera, to be honest. I go very, very slow. I try to rush on camera because we're recording, and I don't want to take forever, but that's usually why we die. So, it's a thing, man. It's a thing. Alright, so, just drop all these in here. I'll put it away when we're done recording. And then let's see about this. So, cores, metal, ooh. We got enough, okay. And then ash wood. That would have sucked if I would have been shy on that. 2 cores. We got 13 of these. The only thing I see that we need them for right now is going to be the portal. That is kind of weird. Now for this thing, I don't know. Haven't looked it up. Let's go somewhere safe. Safe-ish. I think it's a battering ram. Is what somebody said. Okay. Look, dude, all I'm saying, as big as this is, we are very fast moving with it. So how do we have to take all this stuff with us to use this over on the fortress door to build it there? I'm guessing? I think it requires wood, somebody said, as fuel. Okay, add wood. Okay. Okay. I don't understand it. We have to use it. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Look, dude. Okay, look. It's operator error, okay? That is nuts! That was our fence, too. That is kind of cool, man. I was like, it's pushing me back. Why is it not working? We were going the wrong way. Okay, look, we got to try something. Hold on. Wait. Stop the press. We need to build a marble wall, okay? And see how long it takes to destroy it. Science, man, science. Look, you don't know until you know, you know? That's kind of cool, though. It's going to suck having that out in the Ashlands, though. I keep calling the Ashlands the Mistlands and the Mistlands the Ashlands in my editing. I keep seeing it, and it's bugging me so bad. Do we have a stonecutter over here? Absolutely not. Where's the one that we saw over here that was allowing me to build that? Is it on the side of the building? What is it? Right here. Stamina. There we go. You guys alright? I know, I kind of ignore you. I don't feed you. I don't pet you. Nothing. You're dead to me. The chicken thing is such a pain, man. I wish it wasn't so hard to farm their parts. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good parts you get from them. Foods and stuff. But, dude, it's a pain to do anything with. We need this. These? I mean, that's fine. Small little wall. Go one more high just to make sure it's high enough. So the durability is very, very high on these. I can't remember what it is. But we should be able to see how that's going to work against the fortress door, you know? Let's put these back. Keep everybody out. That shouldn't be in here. I like how you get all the parts back that you spent, you know? Just saying. It's kind of nice. Alright, so we need to fuel the fire. We're up at the door. That was very loud in my headphones. Destroyed it. Holy crap, dude! Oh, that is super nice, man! Now, it's kind of weird that we can actually hold this thing up and run with it. I'm just saying. Maybe it should be a little bit smaller, or I don't know. I hate to say this because I don't want it to happen, because I don't like taming or wanting to have to tame stuff, but you should have to have it on one of the creatures from the Ashlands. That'd be kind of cool, you know? Have him run it for you places. Kind of neat. Alright, so double check our vines over here. So they're not growing upwards. They're very, very small. I was kind of hoping that it would kind of just go as high as you have. But it's not. Alright, let's give this a couple in-game days. I'll speed up time. And then we'll wait and see how much we get from each one of these. Hopefully it's a couple clusters on each one. These take, I think, like 3.5 days normally for crops to grow. It's been 2 in-game days, so maybe sleep and then halfway through the day, it'll be ready. I think that's all the stuff I wanted to do for the day for the most part. Let's double check before I fast forward time. Oh, there's one more part too. Furniture. Where's it at? Wait, what is this? Like marble one. Interesting. Lava lamp. We gotta check. some of the powder and sulfur and metal. I want to see what the lava lamp is all about. It's kind of cool to have that from the Ashlands, you know? So this. And that. Oh, it's tiny. It's like a lava lamp. I know it's in the name, man, but half of things actually function in-game like they should. Gotta remember, we play a lot of Ark, and things are supposed to work one way, and they totally do not work like they're supposed to. That's fantastic. Does that add to our comfort? Nope, still 13. Nothing else in here. Some of these, but I don't know, man. I don't like the pots. There's a new bed. Oh, that's tiny. That's tiny. That's right. I think we looked at that one already. Or maybe I did off camera. It's not as big as the dragon bed. Plus, it's a dragon bed. I like dragons, so, you know, is what it is. All right, cool. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to... Oh, portals. Portals. Okay, look. All I want to do, it's super simple. We need some eyes, the stone, and cores. Super simple thing to test. And then find wood. Carrying too much. Too much. We pick it up? Absolutely not. Let's just do this. We're going to do a portal here. Test. And then head out here by the stone cutter. We'll build the stone one. And see if that kind of works and connects. If it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, we are going to have a problem. Yep, I have stamina. Haven't built one yet, so I'm kind of curious how it looks. Oh, it does! Well, that looks kind of cool. I don't like the moss on the stone. Oh, you can't step up either. Look, man, that's a very bad design there. You should be able to run right into it without jumping. A guy likes to be over-encumbered sometimes when he's trying to go through a portal, okay? Just saying. Okay, so that works. That makes me so happy. I like the letters on that one. It's the darker red color. See, that one you can kind of just run right into. This one, you'd have a foundation belt and some stairs. I think it's massive, too. I like it, though. I like it. All right, a few minutes. We'll see about the berries, and then we are done for the day. Very, very long day, but a lot of cool stuff, man. A lot of cool stuff, especially the new magic gear. Ah, looks fantastic. It's a little bit dirty. I'll try to jump in the water. Maybe it'll wash it off some. But it's blue and not red, so I'm happy. All right, man, so here's the thing. We're on in-game day number 6. It's the morning of, and still no berries. Not too sure, man. I did look online. It said that it takes 52 real-time minutes for those to grow once you plant them and produce berries. Now, whenever I'm waiting, I put the game on timescale 3, the fastest that you can go, and speeds it up. It works on all crops like this to speed up time, and they still grow normally. Maybe these don't take effect with that. I don't know, but that's taking forever. I hear you. So what we might end up doing, since it takes so long for those to grow, is... Oh, I don't have any magic on me. We don't have any foods. Let's close this. You never saw me, I never saw you. But maybe we'll go ahead and plant the whole inner perimeter of the fence with those, since it takes so long for them to grow. Now, it did say online, too, that the ones out in the wild do respawn, and it goes a lot faster than these growing. So maybe we'll kind of rely on those and these. I mean, it looks kind of cool, right? We'll go ahead when we do the base remodel, and we'll properly set up all these. With this stuff, I need to farm up a lot more of the wood to be able to put up these. And it doesn't go very much higher, I'm guessing. I mean, that kind of works there, at the top of the fence. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. We got the new armor, we got the new portal sorted out, we got the new foods kind of checked out, we got the crops as well, which didn't want to grow. but all kinds of new stuff, man. Super excited to jump in and check out the fortress. Probably in the next video, we'll try to test it out and see what that's all about. We might die and lose all of our stuff. It's gonna happen, man. But we should be able to set up one of the stone portals over there and maybe not build a huge outpost. Maybe just find a somewhat clear spot by the water, set up a small little shelter, maybe using some of the marble as some protection for the portal, and just do a stone one over there. Then we can respawn, jump into that whenever we die, and not have to worry about doing a whole outpost build and all that kind of stuff again, you know? However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.